Welcome to another In Wheel Time podcast. This is the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Today coming to you from the Back to the Past Car Show presented by Spring Branch Senior High Museum Foundation. Coming up, we got lots of car people among us and we're going to talk to them. Later we'll give you my thoughts on driving the 2024 Ford Bronco Sport. Jeff has the Motor Minute. That and more coming up on the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Today's show is sponsored by the VFW Post 8790 and its auxiliary, working to vitalize and unite the Houston community and its veterans. No veteran is left behind. Howdy, along with Mike out of this world, Mars. We always need more Jeff Zekin.
Mike's sprinting in.
Chief Engineer David Ainsley. I'm Don Armstrong. So glad you could join us today. It is an absolutely stunningly beautiful day here in Houston, Texas. I have to tell you that I don't think we could have ordered better weather. We had a little jacket moment this morning as we got out of the car a couple of hours ago.
Well, you did. Some of us men didn't need that.
Some of us younger people didn't need that.
Yeah. Right, David? David's wearing shorts.
That's it. I didn't drive all this way to be put down, but
Nobody's putting you down. We're just stating facts, you know.
Okay. Don't get me started, Mars, because you know what goes around comes around.
Yes, sir.
And you know that.
You got it.
Okay. You can speak. It's okay. What were you going to say? Well, yeah.
If you do, we'll let you know.
David, our engineer, is going to let you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So please don't drown us out. You might want to ask the guy in the blue car to close his doors or something. Yeah. At any rate, we have a series of guests all lined up for you here on the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show today, all car related at this really beautiful car show. But right now we're going to talk to Frank Klam. He's the president of the Spring Branch Senior High School Foundation. Frank, welcome to the show, and thank you for having us out this morning.
Oh, thank y'all for coming out. You're absolutely right when you say it's a beautiful day. So we're so glad y'all are here.
Well, thank you. It's good to be here. I think it was Mr. Rogers that said it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
It is.
It's not a cloud in the sky. And I was trying to look up the temperature, and I think it's about 70 at best.
Yeah, probably.
It was 66 last time I looked.
Well, you are the weatherman.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, Mars?
I've been called a lot of things, but not that lately.
Well, okay. Well, now you are. Well, Frank, so tell us, first of all, about your involvement in today's car show.
Well, we've when our Spring Branch High School closed down in 1985, we had some very people that could think ahead and said, we need to keep all the memorabilia from this high school. So until we had a place to put it, it was in everybody's garages and
boxes.
Here and there.
It was stuck everywhere.
Yep.
And we now have a museum that was the original library for the high school.
We're sitting in the principal's office, I'm told.
Yes, yes, the nice principal's office.
Uh-huh.
So
they tore down the school,
except for the library, auditorium, and gymnasium.
Okay.
Those are still the original from the school that was built
but
in the 50s.
They've completely renovated, if you will, this piece of property here.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, and everything else is brand new.
And it's stunningly beautiful. It really is. And we're behind the building. We gave you the address earlier. We're at 9016 Westview, and we're behind the buildings up ahead. We're in the back parking lot, basically.
We are. So, we need to, and one of the, we finally incorporated to be a 501(c) corporation so that we could collect funds, and we use that money to give out scholarships and help the Spring Branch Independent School District.
Very nice.
So our museum at first started out to be just all the stuff we had from the high school, and we realized that the members of our organization are getting smaller every year. Because if you graduated from Spring Branch High School, the last class was 1985, and we have people that are passing away all the time. So there's going to be a point where who's going to want to take care of that museum? So the last few years, we've been trying to get into the history of not only the high school, but the entire school district, as well as the entire Spring Branch Memorial area.
And Spring Branch, for those that don't know, because we have a worldwide audience, by the way, that don't know, Spring Branch is a neighborhood, a subdivision, if you will, of the greater Houston area. And we're just outside the loop.
Yes.
When I moved here in a long time ago, Spring Branch was really kind of the outskirts of town. And I remember that my best friend, his dad lived over in Spring Branch, and it was quite the drive from Westbury. There was no loop.
No,
you just came up
Post Oak Drive.
That's right, and that's how we got over here. It felt like all day to get over here, but now this is a subdivision that has gone through a real transition, if you will.
Several transitions.
Several.
I mean, we started out as a rural school district.
Yes.
In fact, the school districts, we've had schools here since the late 1800s.
Yep.
And
I remember it well. Shut up, Mike. I know you're looking at me like, you were here, weren't you, Don? Yeah, I was.
So, and then we became kind of a suburban school district.
Yep.
During the 60s, and everybody was moving out here. We grew and grew and grew. And then it got to the late 70s, early 80s, and all of a sudden the parents, all the kids have grown up and left, and the parents stayed. And our school district went from 40,000 students to 24,000 students,
yep.
which we couldn't, at that point in early 80s, it was decided that we had to go from 6 high schools to 4 high schools. So in 85, Spring Branch and Westchester were closed.
Right.
And of course, since that time, we have another transition. We have all these people moving back, wanting to be close in town, and they're buying these old houses, tearing them down, and building these huge 2-story McMansions.
Well, I will tell you that there are some really nice 50s and 60s homes on Westview here.
Yes.
And I kind of, that makes me feel good.
Yes.
That some folks that keep. So let's talk about the car show.
Oh, so what I was going to tell you is that, we need to raise money. So every other year we have an all-school reunion, and we started out having a car show because some of our board members really were into that. Now, I've never been, someone that followed car shows, and I've just been amazed. And we would, start out, we had 10, 15 cars, and I think we've got over 70 today. And
yeah.
I walk down the aisles and look at some of these cars. Some of them I remember when they weren't antique cars.
You remember when they were still in the showroom?
Yeah. Still cars. Yeah.
Yes, it's okay to admit it, because if you don't, Mars will call you out on it.
Well,
you were there.
Yeah. Yes, my first car was a '57 Chevy that I wish I would have saved.
Yeah, no kidding.
Some of those down
we
there.
all got some of those.
Yeah. Some of those down there.
Well, how about this? Looks like a 58 Edsel right there.
Yes.
Yeah, very very nice car.
All of these I remember, and they're just beautiful.
What does that say about us, Frank? Says,
yes.
Mike, he keeps bringing it up.
Great minds.
He keeps bringing it up.
Great minds have great thoughts.
I just didn't think it'd take this soon to get this old.
And there was some discussion here earlier. I know that Biff brought it up. Well, people, they don't realize that you don't have to pay to come and see the car show. We know that. And it's clear on there that if you want to be in the show and compete for the prize, the trophies and classes and that sort of thing, then there's a fee to do that, $30 at the door. But if you want to just come and look, come on down.
Yes.
It's free.
And it's a beautiful day to do that, to get out and come and look at all these cars.
We're
going to have several of them coming up here in a little bit.
Yep,
Good.
we will.
Yeah.
And please, when you come by and see the show, come into the museum, and you'll get a good idea, what school was like. And our high school is no different than every other high school. So you can see this, see the memorabilia in our museum.
You got any cars in there?
In the museum?
Maybe some little ones. I don't know.
Well, I think that one of your board members or somebody with the foundation needs to carve out a place in there for somebody's car.
Well, I think Adela has a Corvette, a yellow Corvette that's around here somewhere.
I don't know if you want to give that up. But, I'm thinking, that nice yellow truck over there, something that.
There's some. Yeah, some just beautiful vehicles here.
Yeah.
And just, I haven't seen any from the 20s yet, but I've seen several 30s models. And so.
So we can relate is what you're saying.
Yes. And then a lot of muscle cars, which,
Yes.
from the 60s, which is what I really relate to.
Yeah. Well, it just says that we're old, Frank.
Yeah, it does.
That's what that means.
We have a lot of data stored up here.
Yes, that gray hair does store a lot of things.
Sometimes it's hard to find it all. There's so much.
Exactly.
Sometimes.
All the time.
All the time. Well, at any rate, it's a great show. We're glad to be here. We thank the VFW Post 8790 for allowing us to be here and helping us out. And it's a big community event, and you got some great folks here.
We really do, and we've gotten a lot of support, and our goal is that we want to be a community museum instead of a high school museum.
There you go.
And we want everybody to realize that we study Texas history. Spring Branch is Texas history. In fact, one of the founders was one of Stephen F. Austin's old 300. He settled here in Spring Branch, and we have the deed from 1824 to show it.
Nice.
So,
yes. I remember that year well.
Yes.
He co-signed it.
It was a good year, yes.
Frank, it's great to talk to you. Thanks so much for stopping by.
Thank you for letting me come by, and we appreciate everything y'all are doing, and y'all have a great time, and let's have a great show.
We shall. We shall.
You
Frank Klam, he is the president of the Spring
you,
Branch Senior High School Foundation. And are you going to be able to go down? You can't do it. He won't do it. Okay. Well, we'll have to get a hold of our host and ask them to either turn the speakers or do something because it's too loud. Okay. Mr. Mars, I would imagine that you could find, what is our host's name, the lady? Adela?
Dahlia.
Dahlia.
A-D. No, it's not. Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess that you can find her and get some assistance down there if you don't mind, please.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Do that.
And in the meantime, I had some news I wanted to get in. I'll be the first to step up to the plate and complain. And once again, I'm going to complain about Stellantis.
Uh-oh.
The sales continue to go down. Mm-hmm. They stopped building the cars that were the most popular hot rods out of the new car showroom. Oh, let's take it. We sell all those. We sell as many as we can. So let's stop making them. I mean, really? Yeah. Why don't we just turn the microphone over to him?
We should.
Okay. All right. So I did want to mention the story that popped up last night. Stellantis laying off about 1,100 workers in Warren, Michigan, after production of the Ram 1500 Classic pickup ended. The automaker also said it's closing its proving grounds in Arizona to cut costs. The Ram Classic dates back to 2009, is the truck brand's previous generation pickup, which remained in the lineup as a lower-priced alternative to the redesigned model that arrived in 2019. The company said the freshened 2025 Ram 1500 Tradesman, built at the nearby Sterling Heights assembly plant, will be the brand's entry-level pickup truck. It intends to sell the 4,000-acre site at the Proving Grounds in Yucca, Arizona, which has 69 employees. The year-round testing facility, purchased from Ford in 2007 for $35 million, includes an 18-acre vehicle dynamics area and allows for testing in high temperatures and dusty conditions, among other uses. It's stupid. I don't understand. Why would you do that?
It's amazing.
Yeah, it is. There's new news, and that is the Ferrari news. David's going to get to ride in a Ferrari, I guess,
All
soon.
right.
There is a new supercar at the top of Ferrari's lineup, the 1,183 horsepower F80 hybrid.
It's got to be tubbed.
Follows in the footsteps of the supercar maker's previous range toppers, which include the F40, F50, Enzo, and La Ferrari. The F80 is the first range-topping Ferrari supercar since the F40 in 1987. that doesn't feature a V12 engine. Despite having fewer cylinders, the F80's 3-liter V6 turbocharged gasoline engine produces 887 horsepower. The F80's hybrid system, which consists of an electric front axle and rear electric motor, adds another 296 horsepower, taking total output to near 1,200 horsepower. Yikes.
Dave is going to be in it.
And well, I don't know about this one. The F80 accelerates 0 to 62 miles an hour in 2.15 seconds and has a top speed of 217 miles an hour. Yeah.
Amazing.
Can you imagine? It's kind of like a dragster. I mean, truly, it's amazing to me. All right. I'm going to ignore that down the way there.
Yeah.
That's all I can do until we can find the lady that's in charge out here and have a talk with that guy. So we pardon us for griping about it on the air.
Overkill on the
it's a little
music.
It's a little loud. Usually these guys work with us and understand that we've got a broadcast here, but there's always got to be one.
Got to be one.
Yeah. Ford Motor Company for next month is offering dealers up to $1,500 for each 2024 F-150 Lightning they order from one of the automaker's new regional electric vehicle distribution centers, according to a memo obtained by Automotive News. The incentive program, which runs October 15th to November 15th, is open to all retailers. Hopefully they're going to pass that savings on to you. It's meant to further test the logistics and efficiencies of what they call rapid replacement centers and to increase RRC engagement, the memo says. U.S. sales of the F-150 Lightning are up 86%, up to 22,807 through September. In other words, they're not really they may be up all that, but they're not selling them.
Up from what?
Yeah, because if you put a load or try to tow something, it brings the range down to 200 miles.
Yeah.
There's a problem there. Mm-hmm. They're also giving away a free Ford Charge Station Pro bidirectional home charger, which retails for $1,310 to buyers and lessees of the F-150 Lightning, Mustang Mach-E, and E-Transit during the fourth quarter.
Now, you need permits to do that, and lately all these people with these home generators are taking 30 to 60 to 90 days to get a home generator put in. How much time is it going to take to put a charger in?
Yeah, that's not good. Huh?
No, because you need permits for it.
Exactly. Well, we again are at the Back to the Past car show here at the site of the old original Spring Branch High School over here at 9016 Westview. It is a multi-purpose location now, so they tore the old high school down, and I think there's a couple of buildings left originally from the original building. But it's, football, basketball, baseball.
An event going on over there across the parkway.
Yeah. They've utilized the property very well.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, and the parking lot today.
Plenty of parking.
Plenty of parking. All right. Why don't we take a quick break, shall we?
Well, we can.
Are you good with that?
Absolutely.
Okay. Let me get my piece of paper out here that shows me exactly where I am in the show.
You are at.
I am lost.
You're in Spring Branch.
Thank you. Yeah, you can't take us old people anywhere anymore. Sorry. Hey, I do want to remind you that you can catch the In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show 24/7 through the iHeartRadio app. Just look for In-Wheel Time Car Talk. We also video stream our live 2-hour, usually, weekly car show. Today we're 3. We stream it on Facebook, YouTube, and InWheelTime.com. And podcasts are on your favorite podcast provider. The In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show continues right after this quick break.
Free tacos again at the Tailpipes and Tacos pre-holiday cruise-in. It's been a while, but the popular Tailpipes and Tacos cruise-in returns to the Lupi Tortilla Tex-Mex in Katy, Saturday, November 16th. Bring a new unwrapped toy and get a free breakfast taco. Toys will be donated to Toys for Tots and Houston Children's Charity. Get to the best and one of the last cruise-ins of the year. Tailpipes and Tacos, Saturday, November 16th, 8 to 11 a.m. Cruise in, donate a new unwrapped toy, and grab a free Lupi Tortilla breakfast taco. Tailpipes and Tacos only happens at the Lupi Tortilla Tex-Mex in Katy, 703 West Grand Parkway at Kingsland Boulevard, just south of the Katy Freeway. It's the end of the year car show season, and what better way to celebrate than with a free taco and camaraderie at Tailpipes and Tacos, Saturday, November 16th, 8 to 11 a.m. The In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show will be there too. Bring a toy, get a free Loopy Taco, and feel good about heading into the holiday season at the Loopy Tortilla Tex-Mex in Katy. Your car is a direct reflection of you, so don't be satisfied with color fade or a dingy, dull appearance. Get rid of those terrible automated car wash scratches. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is your Save the Paint company. John Gray and his team of detailing experts can help your cars finish without a full repaint. Searching for the real experts in window tint or windshield protection? Gulf Coast Auto Shield. Dash cams, radar detectors? Gulf Coast Auto Shield. Got a new car? Get that thing protected as soon as you take delivery. If you don't know which of the multitude of protection products to go with, John Gray will give you an honest opinion and won't sell you something you don't need or can't afford. John will help you understand the many options and pricing right on the spot. He's your guy to have your ride looking its best and protected too. See the state-of-the-art shop yourself. Free tours anytime. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is easy to get to, located just south of the Southwest Freeway on the Sam Houston Parkway. Gulf Coast Auto Shield, full-service luxury car care today, and online at gcautoshield.com.
Fall car shows and cruise-ins continue on in Wheel Time. Our next remote is November 9th at the Hemi Hideout.
Yeah.
It's an open house over there, followed by the holiday kickoff cruise-in of Tailpipes and Tacos November 16th. And then the holiday road trip, get ready, cruise in at Gulf Coast Auto Shield. We just found out about that a couple days ago. We hope you'll stop by the In Wheel Time remote broadcast booth and say hello. Time now for the Motor Minute, and Jeffrey has that.
Motor Minute, we've got a new subscriber. This is Carol Ann. Carol Ann, we appreciate you subscribing to the show. We've got many, many more, and if we get to 1,000 subscribers, Mike will come to your house and paint it. So let's work on that, folks. And also, we're not a political show, but we're going to start able to vote early pretty soon here, I guess Monday. So get out there. If you got cars, take somebody to the poll with you. Have them vote. And remember, vote early, vote often. That's what I say.
Way to go, Jeff.
Yeah.
That was a free commercial in there.
There you go.
Okay.
Nice.
Is that the Motor Minute?
That's the Motor Minute. Because motor yourself over to the poll with somebody.
I like it. Okay. Well, looks like we've been able to calm down the music down the way. We try to be nice about it, but
yeah, well, you got to be nice.
Well, yeah, we try.
We do.
And we are a worldwide broadcast, and we come here and try to behave ourselves. Try to behave ourselves.
Okay, you're going to do this
Hard
one?
to do in this weather.
Okay.
Yeah, this is what I'm going to do right now. Is that okay?
Yeah, I just need to get the right one.
Okay. Time now for this hour's car review. I had a chance to drive the 2024 Ford Bronco Sport. We had the Big Bend 4x4 version. This is considered a small SUV, seats 5. Exterior changes from last model year. Not much. It was all new in 2021. This is about the second or third one that I've had. Mm-hmm. I was very fortunate, and the Ford Motor Company and my friend Ken Peabody arranged for me to drive a Ford Bronco Sport when I went up to visit cousin Steve and his wife Penny.
I remember that.
And it was the Heritage Edition. Mm-hmm. It had the white wheels and the yellow body on it with the white top. It was really cool. It got lots of looks, that's for sure. This one's the Big Bend 4x4. It's new this year. Not much, as I said, has changed as far as the design is concerned. Reminds of the older Land Rover. Conservative but attractive design. Big wheel openings, wheels based on the trim level that you buy. Available colors and trims are numerous. It's too numerous to mention. Yep. You just have to go and check it out. The Big Bend decals look good, and that's part of the attraction of the Big Bend. There are a lot of other things that are attractive as well. The full-time all-wheel drive system. It has different springs, shocks. It's a different, more off-roady version of the Bronco Sport. And I don't know whether you know this or not, but the Bronco Sport is basically a reskinned Ford Escape.
Wow.
Did you know that, Mars?
No, I did not.
I did not know that either. Incredible.
Well, I know they change. They'll use the same platform a lot of times for different cars, but I did not realize that was one of them.
The same skin, yeah.
Yeah, it's an Escape, Ford Escape. I didn't either until I started doing the research on it. What I liked about it, the exterior competes with many true off-roaders, like, for instance, the Jeep Wrangler, etc. Now, what could use improvement? I say not sure. I don't know if I'd change anything about it. It's very attractive, and it fits very well in the Bronco family. It's certainly not near as expensive as the real Bronco of late. Interior highlights. Dash is well laid out. Handy cell phone cubby right underneath the infotainment screen, like that. Trim level dictates either a warm feel or the stark off-road vibe. And I will tell you that they have so many different trim levels. You can make this thing look completely different on the inside. Have you had a chance to drive one of those?
Nope, I haven't. But I saw some of the pictures that go with it. It was. Wait, is this the same vehicle?
Yeah, exactly. I can't emphasize that enough. Cargo room, more than you'd think with the rear seats up, even. And obviously with put the rear seats down, lots. What I liked about it, the interior, the versatility of it all. What could use improvement? The black appearance package looks good, but you have to question whether the $1,795 price point on that package, that trim, is worth it. The Bronco Sport, I said, is re-skinned Escape under the body panels. This one comes with all-wheel drive that the Escape didn't. 1.5-liter engine.
Wow.
It's an EcoBoost, so it's got a turbo on it, and it's 3 cylinders. You know, I'm always used to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Right.
Oh, no, this is 3.
3 sounds
10,
just
12.
weird.
Yeah, it's like, how does it go down the road? Is
You
it
hit
is
the
that
firing order and you go boom, boom. And then
That's pretty much it. 181 horsepower, though. I thought that's pretty good. Torque, 190 pound-feet, 8-speed automatic transmission. It works well. It's not a rocket ship by any stretch of the imagination, and it will tow up to a ton, about 2,000 pounds. 25 miles per gallon in the city is what it's rated, 29 on the highway for a combined of 26. I got 28.2 miles per gallon over 341.2 miles. What I liked about it, the 181 horsepower, it doesn't seem to work, but it does with that 8-speed automatic transmission. It gets the job done. Not a rocket, but it gets down the road, and you can actually pass people if that's what your intention is. What I liked about the ride and handling, the GO.A.T mode. GO.A.T stands for goes over any terrain. It's adjustable, and it has the all-wheel drive algorithms that adjust to whatever you set it. What could use improvement? Didn't take it off-road, but this Badlands version rides like an off-roader on the street. Base trim price $31,230. Prices tested $38,940. The base model price that you can get in one, $29,795. Competitors, and boy, there are plenty of them, and here are just 3. The Honda CR-V starts at $29,500. Toyota RAV4 goes for $28,675. And these are all entry-level prices. Mazda CX-5 starts at $29,300. And that, my friends, is the review of the 2024 Bronco Sport Big Bend Edition. Didn't you like it? Wasn't it good? I don't know. They're cohorting down here. I don't know what they're doing, but it's scary when they do anything under the cloak of darkness. I just dreamed that up. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. All right, it's time once again for a little breaky poo. Okay,
We're I'm going to go to a different shot instead of the break. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, you can just do that then. If you'd like to get in touch with us, shoot us an email. The address here is info@inwheeltime.com. Shows continue right after this quick break.
Pro-Am Auto Accessories has been serving Houston's auto enthusiasts since 1984, providing world-class products for sports cars, European sedans, and American muscle. Pro-Am is known as the place to go to find exclusive and hard-to-find parts and accessories. Pro-Am is one of the very first distributors in the USA for brands such as Recaro, Redline, Momo, Corbo, and Simpson. Located in the heart of Houston's premier retail and service corridor, the Galleria area, Pro-Am's walk-in storefront includes an 8,000-square-foot warehouse, showroom, and installation bays. Pro-Am not only sells parts and accessories, but also offers installation and service. Pro-Am is now reaching a worldwide audience through Pro-Am.com, taking its local reputation to the rest of the world. At Pro-Am Auto, you'll be dealing with a small group of professionals who truly want to help you with your automotive needs. If you don't see what you're looking for on the website, call and Pro-Am will lend you a hand. Pro-Am Auto, 6125 Richmond at Green Ridge in Houston's Galleria area. Call them at 713-781-7755. The fabulous Hemi Hideout is having an open house, and you're invited. Mark your calendar for Saturday, November 9th, 10:30 to 12:30, and make a reservation today for a 2-hour opportunity to see an eye-popping tribute to American muscle cars, a collection of neon signs that'll dazzle, all in a venue like no other in the country. Entry to this rare Hemi Hideout open house is by reservation only, 713-825-2555. The $10 cash donation per person is matched and given to Brookshire Charities. See you November 9th at the Hemi Hideout, and Will Time will be there too. That's it for this podcast episode of the In Wheel Time Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.